Football, a sport that anyone can play, but only few can master. Football is one of the only sports where you can have a 150-pound guy and a 350-pound guy competing on the exact same field. I've noticed that most of you, either players of the game of football or watchers of the game of football, most of you end up coming to our Friday Night Lights. I personally am a 7-year player of football and a 2-year coach of football. Within those 2 years, we have played 16 games and only lost 2 of them. I have designed a couple of plays that have helped them win their games. The fact of the matter is, I need to teach you guys, or show you guys perhaps, some basics about the game of football and some key components. Today I will cover introducing the offense, introducing the defense, and introducing and explaining 3 key plays on both sides of the ball. Now let's snap into the offense. The offense consists of 3 main groups: big guys, wideouts, and backfield. Big guys being offensive linemen, big, strong, aggressive. Most famous multi-Super Bowl winning coach Bill Belichick argued that big guys, aka offensive linemen, are the most important feature in an offense. Wideouts, some of the fastest and most agile guys on the team, having 2 to 4 starting per lineup, and then also having a specialty group of tight ends, which are like offensive linemen, but in shape. Finally, we have backfield, which is quarterback, halfback, and fullback, which are mainly your team's playmakers. Now that we see who the point scorers are, let's see who they're up against. The defense consists of 3 main groups, such like the offense: D-line, linebackers, and secondary. D-line has been some of the most decorated positions in all of football, getting some of the most sacks and tackles for loss on the entire team. This makes sense because they're some of the biggest, most aggressive guys on the entire team. Linebackers are some of the craziest yet smartest people on the team, which makes sense because they end up getting the most tackles. The secondary are some of the most athletic people on the team, which also makes sense due to them having to cover fast and shifty wide receivers. Now time to explain 3 key plays on both sides of the ball. I will be showing you an offensive run play, offensive pass play, and an offensive run pass option play. As of defensive plays, I will be showing you a defensive man coverage play, a defensive zone coverage play, and a defensive blitz play. According to coaches at footballtutorials.com, run plays are designed to open up a hole for the running back. A common run play is called a trap play, and that is where you either let a defensive tackle or defensive end, which are part of the D-line, through your line, and then you have either a guard or a tackle on the opposite side come through and just blow them up. This creates a large hole for the running back, and it's a very quick play. Now for the pass play, we have slants, which consists of 2 to 3 wide receivers going up about 2 yards and slanting across the field. This is extremely good against man coverage plays because it just burns them. It makes it very nice just to dink through with the quarterback. And finally, we have an RPO play, which is run pass option. This keeps the defense true 99% of the time because they don't know whether it's going to get handed off to the running back or thrown to a wide receiver. The defensive goals are all the same. Stop the offense from moving the ball downfield. And a great way of doing that is playing these 3 main strategies. Defensive man coverage play, which gives everyone an assignment, to a wide receiver, a tight end, or a running back. And once all those assignments have been filled, they get to play deep zone coverage. Moving on to zone coverage, everyone is assigned a specific spot on the field that they have to cover. This is great for the dink and dunk plays like I was saying with slants. Finally, we have the blitz play, which can come in mini man coverage plays and mini zone coverage plays. This is meant to put pressure on the quarterback and attempt to get a sack or tackle for a loss. In conclusion, I needed to share with you some basics about football in introducing key pieces. First off, I introduced you to the offense, and then the defense, and then 3 key packages associated with both of them. Before we watch our next Friday Night Lights, remember every single piece that has happened to the team, from players and coaching staff all the way down to the water boy, are there for a specific purpose and designed by a good team of coaches and dedicated players.